Hey everyone, my name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. If you're looking for undervalued investment opportunities, definitely click subscribe. Join the channel, join the community, and ride this commodity bull market up together. I am on Wallstreet Silver, Reddit. I do own physical silver. I am buying physical silver. I do support the Silver Squeeze too, May 1st, 2021. And someone made a comment on here. Their comment is, I disagree that the squeeze should be focused on retail metal. Retail will just run out of coins, metals, small bars, etc. And then the squeeze simply stops. That doesn't hurt the comex. Well, I would disagree with that. Buying physical metal, even if it's retail, it doesn't matter what it is. Buying any physical metal is going to drain the physical metal out of the system. It's going to drain it all out. And what we are trying to do, and it will work, and it has worked, and I'll kind of describe why, is let's say comex is here, it's in the middle, and all the retail sectors around comex. If you drain all of the physical metal around comex, it's going to drive certain behaviors. So one, the premiums are going to go way up, which we've seen. It means that it's more difficult to get retail physical silver. The premiums shoot up. Now, if you are a wealthy individual and you have access to getting bars off the comex, people will start doing that. It's going to force that behavior because there's going to be an arbitrage between comex and the physical silver in the retail sector, which means they can buy it for cheaper or closer to the paper price, take delivery of it, and then sell it to the retail sector. There's no reason why anyone wouldn't do that. That is what it's forcing. Another thing, if it's going to work, and if it is working, we should see premiums on 1,000-ounce bars go up, and we're seeing that happen. Another thing that we're seeing is on the comex, the cost to roll over contracts is declining. It's like they're trying to force people to roll over their contracts instead of take delivery of the contract and get them physical metal. So you're also seeing that, which means that they're trying to get people to roll over and not take physical delivery of the metal. Another thing is if we're successful at draining the physical metal around the market, and the paper price doesn't necessarily move, another way that everyone in the community can play this is you can also put money, if you can't get physical, you can also put money in the mining companies because they're basically priced against the paper contract, which means that eventually if the physical premiums, the premiums on the physical metal, if they are very high, that could be a precursor to an increase of the paper price eventually. Or that paper price gets completely nullified almost. It just breaks it all apart. Now, what I suspect here, and one of the things that I want people, on the channel and even myself, I keep telling myself, eventually this is going to break. And if it breaks, we don't know what that necessarily looks like. This could be a very quick revaluation of the physical metals. And markets remember, people are emotional. They invest off of emotion. They invest off of price movements. They chase things. It is inherent to human beings. So it's fear and greed. You guys are obviously buying it, I think, at a pretty opportune moment. Not many people are looking at this. Now, when that price starts to move, and if it moves substantially, because if the comex wants to remain trading these metals and the premiums go absolutely berserk, they're going to have to revalue the paper price to match the physical price at some point. Otherwise, people will just say the comex is dead. It doesn't actually represent the price at all. If that movement happens on the paper price, you can be sure that the companies that are trading and sell the actual mining of physical silver will get revalued to the paper price. So you can have that arbitrage there as well. So that's a good thing. But one thing to keep in kind of the forefront is emotion. People invest based off of emotion. And when that price starts to move, I think we're going to have everyone pile into it. Then people, that's the greed portion. Then you're going to have people who get afraid. The industrial users will get afraid and say, I don't know if we can get our physical metal to run our business. They might, out of fear, jump into the market and start buying in mass. So greed and fear could push this market to higher levels than what most people imagine. And I think it could happen very quickly, especially with silver being the largest, most shorted metal of all the metals. So I'll buy some metals, get some physical. I'll get a little bit and help you guys out. So if you guys like this content, please give me a thumbs up. Leave some comments below. Love to hear what you guys think about this Wall Street silver squeeze. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.